What is wireframe? A wireframe, also known as a page schematic or screen blueprint, is a visual guide that represents the skeleton framework of a website. Wireframes are created for the purpose of arranging elements to best accomplish a particular purpose. Wireframe of your product or rough structure is a skeleton or a blueprint which visually represent how your product will be visually visible. How will the elements of your product will be placed? How will the functionality work? That's called wireframe. We call this type of design wireframe, which is a rough structure that visually represent how your final product will be visible, how your final product will be look alike. It is a very easy to create a wireframe. Like example, I have to create a music app wireframe. If I create this wireframe in Adobe XD, then it will take a long time to create the wireframe because I don't have any clarity right now. Which element should become, where I have to place. So the best way is to create a wireframe. You can create it on a paper because we will create on paper whatever our ideas are. We will be able to show them on that paper very fast. We will be able to make our design very quick on paper and do it very fast. So we can test it with our users and then we get clarity what should our design look like. After that, we design it on software. You can make it in Adobe XD or Sketch or any software. How many types of wireframe? Mainly two types of wireframe: low fidelity wireframe and high fidelity wireframe. Low fidelity wireframe. Low fidelity wireframe is a very rough structure that gives you an idea how your final product will be visible. And high fidelity wireframe is a wireframe in which you work in a lot of detail, where you finalize the name, heading, you finalize the content, icons. It is called high fidelity wireframe. Like example, when I built my house, I first got a blueprint for my house through architecture. In that blueprint, that architecture gave me everything to design. What will be the size of your room? What will be the width? What will be the height? And what will be the size of hall? What will be the size of kitchen? What will be the size of bathroom? Through that blueprint, I get the clarity of how my home will be designed. If I don't get home blueprint ready through that architecture, so the engineer who designed my house, they don't have any clarity. They have designed according to their own. If I had to do any change, I would have to break it and make it again. It's take too much time and money, as well as effort also. So that's why we design anything. We first started with wireframe. Through the wireframe, we are able to validate our designs very quick and very fast. We are iterate our design, and also we get clarity how our final product will be visible. Why do we use wireframe? We use wireframe because you can design your ideas on paper very quickly. We can do it iterate very fast. If you have to do any change in the design, then we are able to iterate it fast and we can save our time. How many things in wireframe? What elements are there in wireframe? Like structure, content, information hierarchy, behavior. In wireframe, you create a rough structure that gives you an idea of how your final product will be visible. Where is the content placement? You place the content on the place where your content will be visible. What will be the significance of your information? Which element will come first? Which will come after that? How will any of your design work in functionality? If you clicking on that button, which page should come? And what kind of behavior will be if you clicked on any element? Whether it will go on the next page or there will be a pop-up open or an image. Then we use all these things in our wireframe. As a designer, whenever you design a product, you must start with the wireframe. You will be able to create your design very quick and iterate very fast. And also you have a clarity how your design will look alike.